Dear viewers, welcome to our special news bulletin. Today we bring you a comprehensive analysis of the weather situation in the United States for the next 7 days, an interval considered to be one of the most volatile since the beginning of November. The latest forecast models show that the country will face a combination of 2 consecutive major storms, an intrusion of Arctic air likely to arrive right during Thanksgiving and Black Friday, while many northern regions may experience the first snow of the season, and the South will confront risks of severe thunderstorms, damaging winds, and prolonged heavy rainfall. At this moment, the attention of meteorologists is focused on a large low-pressure system moving from the desert southwest toward the southern plains. This system produced multiple rounds of strong thunderstorms overnight and continues to maintain intensity throughout the day. Thick clusters of storm clouds are stretching from Arizona to New Mexico and then expanding into Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, forming a broad swath of intensifying rain. Weather stations in northern Texas have recorded 40 to 70 mm of rainfall within just 3 hours, enough to trigger flash flooding in densely populated metropolitan areas such as Dallas, Fort Worth, and Oklahoma City. Beyond heavy rainfall, this system has also produced wind gusts of 70-90 km/h and small but dense hail, making road travel hazardous. Several reports from Arkansas and eastern Oklahoma confirmed localized gustnado-type vortices, reflecting the instability of the atmosphere during this transitional season. In the current atmospheric environment, vertical wind shear remains high, allowing small tornado-like rotations to form within thunderstorms. For this reason, the Storm Prediction Center, SPC, maintains a 2% to 5% risk of isolated tornadoes along the Texas-Oklahoma-Arkansas tri-state region. These short-lived tornadoes may last only a few minutes, but their winds can reach 100 to 120 km/h, strong enough to topple trees, damage roofs, or impair vehicles if residents are unprepared. Within the next 24 hours, this first storm system is expected to expand further as it moves eastward, forming a prolonged rain band from Colorado across Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and into Alabama. This will be a continuous multi-hour rain event, with total rainfall averaging 50 to 100 mm in some areas exceeding 120 mm, particularly concerning for low-lying regions along the Mississippi Valley, where drainage systems may be overwhelmed by such intense and persistent rainfall. However, viewers, this first storm is only the beginning of what will be a turbulent week. The second storm, forecast to be stronger, is forming off the Pacific coast and will begin moving into the continental United States in a few days. It is expected to make landfall in California over the weekend before diving southeastward into Arizona and New Mexico, eventually merging with strong atmospheric currents descending from the Rocky Mountains. By Sunday and Monday, as the system intensifies, it will move into Texas and Oklahoma. There, warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico will clash with colder air descending from the northwest, triggering powerful thunderstorms with greater risks of hail, damaging winds, and a higher tornado potential compared to the first storm. Rainfall forecasts for this period indicate totals of 75 to 150 mm across southern and central regions, especially Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and eastern Texas, with some flood-prone areas likely to reach nearly 180 mm. As the storm sweeps rapidly from west to east, major highways such as I-10, I-20, I-35, I-40, and I-55 may face disruptions due to flooding, fallen trees, or accidents caused by poor visibility and strong crosswinds. The primary danger next week lies in a major shift in the jet stream. This ribbon of strong winds that flows from west to east at altitudes of 8,000, 12,000 meters has been relatively stable in recent days, but as the second storm pushes into the Midwest, this atmospheric hinge will break. The intense low-pressure center will distort the pressure field and force the jet stream to plunge southward, splitting into 2 branches. The eastern branch will dive aggressively into the Midwest, pulling down cold Arctic air from Canada at high speed. This cold air drag effect is expected to begin Tuesday night and become pronounced on Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures in the northern plains, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota are forecast to drop 15 to within just 24 to 36 hours. Strong northerly winds combined with low humidity will push many areas into deep cold conditions. Even as the storm continues to cross the Midwest, the combination of cold air and the moisture band from the second storm will generate early season snowfall in several regions. Forecast models consistently show that from Tuesday night through Wednesday morning, North Dakota and northern Minnesota will receive the first snow of the season, with accumulations ranging from 4 to 8 centimeters. Strong winds will blow snow sideways, reducing visibility to only 200 to 400 meters and creating dangerous conditions along major highways such as I-94, I-29, and I-90. Around the Great Lakes, lake-effect snow may develop if strong northwest winds persist. This could bring 10 to 15 centimeters of snowfall to western and northern Michigan, Wisconsin, and counties near Lake Superior within 24 to 48 hours. Under colder scenarios, snowfall could be heavier and extend into Thanksgiving Day. Beyond the northernmost states, Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota may also see scattered snow flurries around Black Friday weekend, while higher elevation regions of Colorado and Wyoming could receive an additional 3 to 10 centimeters of fresh snow. After the first cold blast between Wednesday and Thursday, a second and stronger Arctic outbreak will descend over the weekend, coinciding with Black Friday and continuing through Sunday. This event will bring a temperature drop of 20 to 30 degrees across a broad area, including the Dakotas, Minnesota, Missouri, Kansas, Illinois, Indiana, and northern Kentucky. In Chicago, temperatures may dip to 0 degrees or lower, while Des Moines and Omaha could see nighttime lows around 5 degrees. Cold winds combined with low humidity will make outdoor conditions feel especially frigid during mornings and evenings. The Northeast, including New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and New England, will experience the cold surge from Sunday through early next week, with temperatures dropping 10 to 18 and winds reaching 30 to 45 km/h, intensifying the chill. Forecast models also indicate that New England may experience heavy rain on Thanksgiving morning before skies clear later in the day. Throughout this period, the SPC maintains high-risk alerts for severe weather across multiple regions. The threat of tornadoes, hail, and damaging winds will persist from Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas through Mississippi and Tennessee. Dallas-Fort Worth, Durant, Oklahoma, and Fayetteville, Arkansas, are considered danger zones in the coming days, with upper-level wind shear potentially enhancing the development of short-lived but intense tornadoes. Thunderstorms may also drop 1-3 per hail across parts of the South. In day-by-day progression, today and tonight, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas will continue to see severe thunderstorms, while Kansas and Colorado experience showers and strong winds. Tomorrow, the first storm weakens and stretches into Alabama and Tennessee. On Saturday, moisture surges across Texas and Oklahoma ahead of the second storm. By Sunday, the storm's core moves into Texas and Oklahoma, bringing hail, strong winds, and tornado risks. Monday, Tuesday, the storm spreads into the Mississippi Valley and Ohio Valley, while temperatures begin to plunge across the north. Tuesday night, Wednesday, snow begins in northern states. Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, Arctic air sweeps across much of the U.S., bringing deep cold and strong winds. After this chaotic period, the Climate Prediction Center forecasts that from November 27th into early December, the Northeast and Midwest will remain colder than average. Long-range models also hint at the possibility of another storm system forming in early December, though this requires further monitoring. Dear viewers, today's bulletin has provided a full overview of the United States' major weather developments over the next 7 days, with 2 major storms, tornado threats, hail, heavy rain, and the arrival of Arctic air during Thanksgiving. Residents across the nation must monitor forecasts closely, adjust travel plans, prepare safety measures, and exercise great caution on roads affected by severe storms, snow, or strong winds. This is a highly volatile and rapidly changing weather period, but with proper preparation and accurate information, risks can be reduced and safety ensured for families and communities. We will continue to update you and deliver a detailed Thanksgiving weather forecast within the next 24 to 48 hours. We wish all of you safety, health, and a secure holiday week. If you find this bulletin helpful, please share it with your loved ones and stay tuned for our upcoming reports.